see this? And very likely he will grow into a fine beast. 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 Beast.
Every animal on the planet has a psychology, including the dog, and it's tapping into that psychology with an understanding of why the dog acts the way they do is the key to training your dog.
I've been a police officer for 35 years. I've never been so angry in my entire life. I've never sat in a courtroom where a judge sat and looked at a police officer confined to a wheelchair, heard the widow speak of how their lives have changed.
Miles per hour, dragging Officer Veve for blocks. Veve somehow was able to get off several shots before he was thrown and critically injured.
17-year-old Justin Morrell, no stranger to the criminal justice system, the young man who nearly killed NYPD Officer Dalsh Veve back in 2017, leaving him confined to a wheelchair for life.
To muster the strength to stand before the person that tried to kill her husband, and then hear a judge say, let's all be quiet in the courtroom. We're gonna let this butt out.
Every animal on the planet has a psychology, including the dog, and it's tapping into that psychology with an understanding of why the dog acts the way they do is the key to training your dog.
You got hungry, we give you something to eat, don't we?
Yes, sir.
And that's effectively what she's done. She spit on every shield, on every chest in the city.
That moment before the second shot, you guys are staring at each other, and you said there was a look in his eye like something you'd never seen before. You described it as a demon.
It was a very, very intense image he was presenting.
They are often connected to big drug cartels. They are not just gangs of kids anymore. They are often the kinds of kids that are called super predators. No conscience, no empathy. We can talk about why they ended up that way, but first we have to bring them to heel. The president has asked the FBI to launch
The officer, Daniel Pantaleo.
Don't move out the way! No!
It's my brother, we live here.
Back up this way. Everybody now back up. It's now going to become a crisis. Back it up!
And we expect our police officers to stop these bandits? How dare this judge? I've never been so embarrassed as an officer of this court, as a police officer, as a citizen of this city, to know that my family, these men and women, will have to walk the same streets as this Mutt. this Mutt? Is this Mutt? Mutt! This Mutt!